And England Rugby Union International Shontaine Harpy. You've got one more guest for us. I guarantee you won't be taking the mick out of him.
No, I won't, chappers. Because you know why? He's an heavyweight boxer with a record of 14 fights, 14 wins, 10 by knockout. His next fight is an all-British heavyweight clash on Saturday night. Good evening to Tyson Fury.
Good evening, everyone.
Hiya, mate. How are you? Start with your name. You was named, obviously, after Mike Tyson. Tell me this is true, isn't it? We've not been making it up all night.
Just all a big lie.
Is it? But that's true. You was named after Mike Tyson.
I was named after Mike Tyson, yeah. My dad was a professional boxer in the late 80s, early 90s. He was Mike Tyson, so I guess I got called after Mike Tyson.
And 6'9", you have a reach of 85 inches.
Longest reach in world boxing.
Is that right? No one can get anywhere near you.
Well, we'll see on Saturday night.
But you're fighting on Saturday. You've come to join us tonight.
Yeah.
How are you feeling before Saturday night? Is it nervous yet, or you're not getting nervous?
I'm feeling really good, you know. I've been training a lot, so I should be really, really ready for this fight. I've had a lot of training for this. I've had the right sparring, right preparation, so nothing should go wrong.
And you got the weigh-in tomorrow?
Weigh-in tomorrow, yeah.
What are you going to go in at, you reckon?
I'm probably going to weigh about 18 stone 2, 18.3.
18 stone 2, 18 stone 3?
Yeah.
And what about the fellow you're fighting? How heavy is it?
He's probably about 17.5. But I've lost about 25 pounds, so...
Have you got any tips? I need to lose about 25 pounds, but...
I don't know what... I think it's just a diet, really. Stay off the junk food and train hard, and it just comes off. Whatever you're supposed to be, you'll be.
Beer as well.
Beer. I'm off that, chappers. I've been off that now for a while. 2 weeks.
How have you and Derek Chisora gone on approaching this fight? Are you trash talking each other? Are you quite respectful of each other?
To be honest, me and Derek Chisora have been having words for 2 years. I put it on him about 500 times. He hasn't got what I'd say. I can't really say on air, but he hasn't got them anyway.
Right.
And he's not very manly because he hasn't turned up to the press conference. He hasn't turned up to anything, any of the media workouts, anything like that. So he's quite scared him at the minute. But
you think he's scared?
He's very scared. Yeah, he was talking a lot of shit in the papers.
All right. Sorry about that, everybody. We got away with the first one. Sorry, apologies if you listened to that. Apologies, go on, carry on.
Yeah, he was talking a lot of rubbish in the papers, so I saw him at the O2 Stadium. I asked him what it was about, and he didn't really want to know. He was just saying, there's not enough money in the fight. So I said, right, let's have a fight now then, considering we're not going to box, because he wasn't signing the contract until like 5 minutes beforehand, so it's all on now, but hopefully he's going to turn up for the fight, and it's going to be a great fight. I hope he brings his A game. He's going to be in great shape. He's also undefeated. He's a good puncher, so looking forward to it.
To be fair, Derek Chisora's got a bit of sympathy from me, because he's massive. No wonder he's not turned up.
I was apologising for the naughty word. I wasn't going to tell him off.
I was going to say, chap, it was a very sheepish there.
It was, wasn't it?
But we talk about trash talk and all this. We saw it with David Hare the other week. It's part and parcel now. Is there any intent behind it? Is it all about selling tickets? Or there is a bit of bad blood?
To be honest, me and Derek, we don't get on at all. He's a big mouthful, and so am I suppose. And we just don't get on. We don't like each other at all. So this is a real grudge match. But it's also a boxing sport. So tomorrow I'm going to shake his hand if he wants to. There's been a lot of security being employed for the weigh-in, and it's the first time in British boxing when we're not allowed to head-to-head. So it's some bad stuff going on. But I'm going to get him some flowers and
But Carl, have you come across like trash talking in your sport? Was any of that go on? Or?
I thought you might come to me on this one. Yeah, I guess, obviously it goes on along in boxing, as you say, but I think, I was pretty bad, to be honest. I did say a lot of things about rivals and their bikes, their teams, and I used to even name I used to have some pet pot belly bigs. That's easy for you to say. Impressive as well. I did name after our rivals, which they weren't too pleased about. But I look
what
back.
What are they called, Carl? What are pigs called? That was real. That I tried to get out of it.
Aaron and Scott, after our main two rivals at the time. But it was pretty bad. I look back on some stuff that I said, and I must admit I do cringe a little bit now what I said. But look, I always kind of backed up by going out and winning a race. But you do put a lot of pressure on yourself by saying that sort of thing, I guess. But
used to backfire on me when I did it. I was terrible. It always backfired. But Shontaine, do you do it on the pitch? Do you have the odd word here and there?
I'm not one of those guys, but it does happen, a lot. And I think off the pitch, there's no point trash talking, because it just like fires the opposition up even more so. But a lot goes on the field. But then once it's over, all the boys are.
What do you kind of think you should do when the All Blacks are doing the haka? As I don't mean you personally. I meant an opposition team. If we're talking like trash talking and disrespecting the opposition.
I mean, for myself, having performed it before because I play rugby league for New Zealand. Last year in the autumn, I got to face it, and it was one of those things where you just got to stand tall and respect it, because if you try and do any funny business or anything, it just like you're going to get extra attention in the game, and you don't want that. So, I think the best thing was that the crowd at Twickenham, 80,000 people just started singing "Swing Low," and it just like drowned it all out. So that was the best feeling.
I think the hack is amazing. I think it's one of them amazing sights in rugby where you watch it and it's fantastic. Have you seen it live, chappers? I've never seen it live.
No, I've never seen it live. I've never seen it live. But occasionally it crops up, doesn't it, as whether it should still be done. And
of course.
And there's no doubt that...
Sorry, I just knocked my water over. There's me empty.
Whether you're a rugby union fan or a rugby league fan, whatever country you support, that is one of the big things about playing the All Blacks, and an attraction for a supporter who goes to the game that day.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's part of their culture and the history, and it's like laying down a challenge and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's pretty... I just got to respect it, and then that's the best thing you can do.
I'm just going to get a mop.
Oh, sorry, chappers. But Tyson, you talk about like trash talking, and was it Derek Chisora? You said you're going to kill him. A bit strong, that.
Bit strong word, but I don't actually mean kill as in like put him to his death when I say the word kill as in a sentence in boxing. All I meant by saying I'm going to kill him is I'm just going to give him a real bad beating in the ring. I use the word kill a lot more than I should, but I don't actually mean I'm going to murder him or put him to death.
Well, if you do, we've got a lawyer here.
Anyone's done you, please.
There's been a murder. PhD in murder.
I could do it for my investigation.
Yeah,
quite
kind of
useful.
cool.
But if you do beat him, what's next? The Klitschko's? Have the Klitschko's been mentioned?
Yes, the Vladimir Klitschko showed a lot of interest in the winner of this fight. So unofficially, this is the world heavyweight title eliminator. So the winner of this is likely to go on and fight Vladimir Klitschko. Hopefully, do a better job than Hay done, which won't be very hard.
Well, how would you approach it differently to David Hay then?
David Hay, he didn't get stuck in at all. He was he done the best he could for the size of him, but he didn't really throw any telling shots or enough of them. What I'd do different to David Hay and Klitschko's last 10 opponents is I'd actually put him under pressure and hit him back with lots of shots. I'm bigger than he is, taller, longer reach, just as quick, younger, more ambition. So I reckon the ball would be in my court, and I'd put him under pressure and see what it would be like to be on the back foot for once. Because
with David Hay, after the fight, it was about his toe. Yeah. And do you think that played a big part in the fight?
To be honest, boxing, it's a fight game. It's not tap dancing, ballet or snooker. You're going to get injured in boxing. You can't go swimming and not get wet. Basically, it's supposed to be an honourable sport as well, like for men of honour, boxing, yeah. So if I had a broken jaw or a broken leg or a broken knee, I wouldn't complain about it after the fight. I'd just say, right, I got beat by the better man on the night, which I think that's just me, but everyone's not like me, so excuses.
I've never seen anyone like you.
Whilst we just digest that, let's go